Alright, Tingbrook Fishing. Thanks for tuning in again. If you watch it regular, and subscriber, thank you. If you're not a subscriber, please, early on, just as you're watching it and you like this content, please subscribe. It's easy to do, don't cost you out, it means a lot to me, and any comments is appreciated. I know you want us to fish or any questions you want to ask. So, where we at today? We've not been for a bit, sorry about that. A few people been texting me and inboxing saying they've not seen out for a bit, and reason behind that is my summer holidays. So went to Egypt for a few weeks, then come back and got COVID after, so I didn't fish for a few weeks after that, got it quite bad. But anyway, better now, on Bankside. Going to be a bit of a social this one, and we're down at Willowcroft fisheries. So we're really down south from where we are, decent run, Wisbeach it is. So yeah, there's a few in us, it's all been a bit chaos. So I'm down, I've literally just got my rods in behind me, and I mean literally just. I thought I'd better start a little video, get an introduction on it, so keep watching and hopefully it'll be a good one. Right Jason, we're first here. So it's trying, you know,
Temple start.
What is it?
Tracker RS T100.
Wicked. Nice piece of kit you bought all that, haven't you?
Yeah.
And obviously you've fetched enough tackle to last you a month. First one in that, didn't take long. Might make £10, not going to bother weighing it. I should imagine it'd take that £10 mark, but we're off to mark. Good fighting fish coming. First one. Right, so
did you see that?
Tingbrook Fishing, a little update. It's Thursday night. We weren't supposed to be coming well Friday morning. It's a long story. Last minute, our last things changed, and she said I could go a day earlier and that because I've got commitment with grandkids, and it just fell where I could. So thank you to her, and we shot off. Jason jumped straight in with me, and then I told everybody else coming that bit earlier. Marcus, being the man he is, and his pal couldn't help it, they just jumped in there, Dan. And Marcus, being the man he is again, don't just come down. It's I'll be honest, I'm really glad when Marcus comes fishing, because I love me grubbing. He's just an absolute cook.
Do you want a sneak peek?
So I will do. Just 1 minute. I'm just explaining this bit earlier. Me and Jason, even though I've got my stove and other stuff, couldn't be arsed. We're on about thing, and I said I'm just going to eat some chocolate, or Chris, because I've got stove, I've got things to cook and that.
Sandwiches from Gavin's.
Yeah, we just come, and then when he come and he said he were making this right. Now I'm looking. Just tell them what we've got.
Got a bit of mutton.
Mutton, man.
Curried mutton.
Curried mutton. A bit. That's one of the biggest pans going.
And some rice and peas.
Listen. Get in. We're a Jamaican cook, and you're laughing. You're laughing. So up to now, not fishing wise, I've had one. Said somebody else has caught one. Of you caught or lost one.
I had an uppull.
An uppull. It's been a bit quiet, but we've not gone at it hard, have we? Really, at the minute. So no. I baited a few spots up tomorrow. I'm not making an excuse, so I've not sent me bait, but I'm just happy to be here because we weren't supposed to be fishing well tomorrow. But we'll get on board proper tomorrow. But I just thought I'd gear where we're at and what we're doing, and food looks amazing, so keep watching. Now the dishing out, just look at that. I know it's dark and we've got lights, and hopefully you can see that. Beautiful. If you could smell it, wow. Right, so second fish.
Dinner time.
Smaller than last one, but I've luckily got lads here because we're doing a coffee, so I can have my picture took when he stops fighting. He's still fighting, latter's cold. Try and hold him right. Right, little update. So it's Friday morning now, so more or less everybody that's come for social turned up, unless some turn up late. There's quite a few on. There's other people on Bankside. But last night, just before it shut, another Jason, not Jason Freeman or Jason Reynolds, but another Jason, come on. He's in next peg to the Jason, what you know, and he had no fruit day and then smashed it through an ink. We had 28, a 26 and a 20, so we had 3 corkers fruit night. I didn't fish fruit night, I fetched my rods in before 8 o'clock. Got on them again this morning, and I've had 2 this morning, and I had 1 yesterday when I first come, so I'm 3 fish up. Unfortunately, no big. They've all just been at £10 mark. I took a video of one of them because I was having a cup of coffee on one at Ladsbury, Ryan, so I managed to get a video of that because it's obviously hard filming your seine and sorting fish out and everything. Other one I took a little video in cradle, so I'll show you them. But hopefully we'll get on to some big cats and some big carp. There's some carp in here, £30 marking over, so it'd be nice if one of us could get that. So let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm going to show you where I'm fishing. So I'm in this corner swim here, so I've literally can chuck it with my hand. So when I come yesterday, I chucked in there with pellets and baits and made up and glug and everything I've got, which all nutri-bait stuff, all quality stuff. So I've chucked all in there. That's where I've had all my fish from. 3 fish out there, but no big. But not morning fish is fish. Now I'm on board with it. I've got another 2 rods out now, and I've got one there and one just out. And if you see where I'm planking, they're all doing it. I've just put a right load of stinky bait in it. I full bucket up and look at these now. They've come straight onto it. So I'm feeling very confident in that. Look me zoom in. Hopefully you can see where they're all moving about now. So that's like, I'm feeling very, very confident on that. There's some big cats in here. I think they're carp, but some cats play that on top and all. So I put, bang where that is, I've just put a right pile of bait. Filled my bait boat up with it because I'm here a few days. Absolutely reeks. I'll show you what I've got in that. So you can see, showing you the bait bucket. Nutri-baits. So this were all prepared more than 3 days ago, and trust me, that absolutely reeks. Got 2 full tubs of glug in it, what gives you alt smell, because it smells more than out else what fetches them in. And then I've got more to add to it, and then I put a few pellets out with that. I mean, look at that there. They've come straight onto that, so I'd be disappointed if I don't catch off that spot, because it's rocking, as they say. Look at all them fish there, so hopefully that's going to be coming alive, and we'll catch them a bit bigger.
King carpers.
Yeah, king carpers.
The 2 blankers over there.
King carpers.
You might as well show the 2 blankers.
Come down and joined up with Team Brook Fishing, and you've been doing well. How many have you had? I've seen you from the other side.
Well, I've had 4 now.
You've had 4, I've had 2.
What 20?
They've all been above 20, to be fair.
Yeah, brilliant. Where I've had smaller ones, I've had them, but they've all been just £14 mark, £13, just over £10 mark.
Look, he's just swam all the way from the other side of fucking lake. Oh no, it's a rat.
Oh, is it a rat? All right. Oh, I'm slotting with it. I'm in rat corner. Honestly, I'm not kidding. Trying to get me Vivian Locks, ran with him. You ain't got many this side. I'm terrible with him.
Dirty things, aren't they?
But are you enjoying it? And that's a good place, isn't it?
Mate, yeah.
Plenty of
Right
fish
down
there.
Yeah, good. So yeah, this is lake. I'm going to film it. Some more lads. I'm going to walk around and see who's on. So it's the first time I've had chance. Yeah.
Good to meet you.
Yeah. You too.
Have a good one.
We'll show you a bit at lake now, because thanks to Joshua, he's just come up. I think he's got a fish on. I better go back round. I've just left. He's just left off and he's on with a fish. Well, my peg have just asked him to watch. Anyway, I'll let him catch it. This is part lake up top. It goes all the way around. All down here's part at Social, and then round that bank side out. He's gonna, because he's come with missus, he's gonna watch rods so I could walk round. But I'll just see what this fish has he's got. 2 minutes. Right, Team Brook Fishing. Get it out. Kieran and sorry, I forgot your name. Shannon have come. Have you been here before, Shannon? At all?
No, not yet.
First have you been?
First time-ish,
No. Saw you this morning in dark, so I thought, first time I've had a chance to go around and see everybody. There's quite a few turned up for Social who I might know off of Facebook, but I don't, you know what I mean? So first time met, so wish you all looking well, and thanks for coming down, and hopefully we'll all catch them. There's been a few coming out. There's been a 28 up to now with one at lads what's come, a 26, a few 20s, so hopefully we'll get on there. I've had no big. All right, Team Brook Fishing. Chris is off the marks, not been here long. Well done, Chris.
Cheers, thank you very much.
Where are you from? Up our way, innit? You said
Rotherham.
Rotherham lad. So to all Rotherham lads out here, he's showing us how to do it. Well done, nice comment that. Well done, pal. Team Brook Fishing. There we go, safe and sound for another day. Well done, pal. Well done, Jason. You off to Mark? All done, baby. Little update. It's now getting on to 11 o'clock on a Friday morning, and I've had 8 fish. Unfortunately, not big. Biggest one probably 15, 16 at most. One what were under £10, rest all £10. So not moaning at that as I'm catching, but some others on social have had some bigger fish, which you'll see on video. They've not had as many, but they've had some big fish, so hopefully get onto them. I lost a massive catfish. I'll just tell you about that in a minute, but I'm just showing you what I've made up, which makes all difference. That glug from Nutra Baits is absolutely unbelievable. Their pullets, their boilies, it just makes unbelievable difference. It reeks, and I'll put it out. I'm going to show you where I've put it and where now I'm catching from. When I come other day, I just thrown in here and I caught a few out there, but then today they've all come off and I've got them rocking on spot, as you can see. They're all in the air, but I've also got in ground bait from Nutra Baits, their spod mix, what's got little bits what fizz up in water. So the good thing about it, because they're all fizzing up in water, you get to see fish, because some of them are following them up, taking them off at top, rolling them. I'm trying to film it now, and sod's law as I'm filming, no, it's rolling, but they've been showing. So the spot I'm on, which the catfish came from. Anyway, I'll tell you the story of catfish. I'm getting long-winded again. 2 secs. The story of the one that got away. We all have that fish. No, I'm all right. Fisherman's story. So Jason had been away all night, so he was asleep. Ryan in other peg to me had gone down to the toilet. His rods were in, and like I said, that spot where I've just shown you what our game working, I'd had some carp off it, and then I got a screaming take, and I knew it was something good. We had it where hooked into it. I thought, this is good. If it's a carp, it's a big carp. If it's a cat, it's a cat. And anyway, it gave me a right fate, took me all over the place. At the age, I thought it's got to be a cat this side, it's fate, or if it's a carp, it's a big carp. Anyway, I've got 3 rods and I was fishing with 2 yesterday, but I've gone for 3 today to have a good go at it. And my other rods were in, even though I back leading, when I got it close in and realised it were a cat, it were massive. Obviously, I've not ended up landing it and getting on bankside, so I can't tell you weight, but I've caught them before in here, and I think it would have been me UK PB. I've had catfish to £200 abroad, but it honestly, I'm not just saying it were a big one. I know it's a fisherman's story, but it really were. So I got it like under rods. I've got a big massive net. I've got a 42 inch and I've got a 50 odd inch, and so I got my 50 odd inch, tried to get it in, and cat's gear 8 feet, it kept pulling away. I had 3 attempts of getting it into the net. Sod's law, move turned, and it snapped rig. It just completely snapped the rig. What we're under, that's fishing for you. We're absolutely gutted, but I was shouting Jason to help me because it were chaos with other rods, and it is in next peg, and he was fast asleep. Because he's been awake all night, I just couldn't wake him up, so I'm shouting him for help. I'm not making excuses, but if I had any help just to move them other rods out of the way, and I'd have got in water for it, do you know what I mean? But I couldn't get in water and leave other rods and everything else. It were absolute bedlam and chaos. I couldn't film it. That's what I said, if somebody had been here, they could have filmed it, you'd have seen it all, but I can't film an older rod and try and sort my other rods out. It's awkward, and anyway, it were just absolute chaos, and the one what got away. So hopefully I'm going to get some more opportunities for cats, but that's the one I wanted. I wanted a catfish, and I wanted a big one, and that was a big catfish. I'd have loved that to add a picture, one of them where 2 or 3 people could have holded it. That's why I couldn't get it in net. I would have got it in net if somebody were here, because I could have got a better angle of it, even if it meant me jumping in water. I wouldn't have let it get away if I could have had a bit of help, but that's how it turned out. Jason was fast asleep, no matter what I did to shout him next peg, he were out for count. Ryan and me next one after that had gone to the toilet, fetched his rods in, so I had nobody about at time to help me, and I can cope with most catfish, but when you start getting into big ones, and there's some big ones in here, I can already guess what it were, but it were big. I think it'd have been my UK PB. I got to see it close hand, and it were massive. It were right length, and I just couldn't get that belly in. I got head in a few times, and it just turned and went. I just couldn't get the belly in. As I tried to get it in, rest it kept flopping back out. I had 3 attempts pulling on it, rod up in air, nightmare. So fisherman's story. Hopefully we get another chance of that. But other than that, 8 carp. Do you know what I mean? 8 carp. So not massive, like I said, 15, 16 pound. I didn't weigh it. You'll see it on video. and then most of them all £10, and I've had one what were about £4 or £5, one small, and the rest have been alright. But hopefully get onto bigger fish, get onto bigger carp. Some other lads on social who I didn't know, but just off social media where said anybody could come, and there's quite a few turned up in fairness, and they're having it off. There's quite a few been coming out, so up to now, successful, and I've got a few more days, see how we go. Here we go. This fish is very much like Marcus, small but very pretty.
Not behaving. Look at that.
What's that going to grow up to be? Beauty. Markings on that, nice chocolate brown, big apple scale. Brilliant that, Marcus. They don't all have to be monsters to be enjoyable fish, do they, Paul?
No, well, I'm going to do a John Wilson then, but now.
Right, fish number 12 off this peg what I'm on, so been a few come off. Lost a big cat, not the biggest in the world, but they're there. Well, it's Saturday morning, we're doing alright, 14 fish come out my swim, so I'm not doing too bad.
Yeah,
and this is my pal here, this is me on my wall, we say hello. This is in cabin, so when you come down, you come in here and make sure you pay, make sure you stick to rules, find out all rules before you come down here. And because you don't mess about, you've got to stick to rules.
yeah.
Right, tip it there, if you come down here, there's some big catfish. So obviously we know there's carp over £30, but there's catfish.
Well, funny enough, those nets look bigger than what they actually are. They're only 42.
Yeah. No, what I'm trying to explain is if the net gets bust and they've come with one net,
Yeah.
I always fetch two. It's one of the tips I do, I fetch two. But I'll just explain, if you catch a catfish, what could trash your net, if you haven't got the right net for a catfish, don't worry, they sell them in shop. And if for some reason you've come down and you haven't fetched a cradle, because you do need a cradle down here, again, because there's big fish and there's catfish, and it's all fish care.
Yeah, it'd be better get them from somewhere else, because I would say they're a bit cheaper from somewhere else.
Yeah, but if they're full stuck, that's all I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
At least you can buy them on site. You've got if the worst happened on a catfish, if you're getting a catfish at over £80, that could trash that net. I don't mean that funny.
Yeah,
so if it trashes that net and that's what you've come with, you can go and buy another net. It's not end of your session. They sell them in here. That's what I'm trying to say to you. And if people, you should always have your barbler suck. But for any reason whatsoever, you run out of barbler sucks or whatever, they do sell them on site.
Yeah, we do sell bits and bobs. Funny enough, because it's the end of the season, we ain't got so much stuff in here now.
Yeah. I've seen more, like I said, I've been before a few times. I'm just letting people know, because people ask.
Yeah.
So I'm just letting them know if they come, they know it is. So this stuff here, and it's a no-nonsense lake, isn't it, I would say.
Yeah.
It's one what you don't get, you're not going to get loads of second chances on rules. So make sure you get it right. Don't come out with all excuses. They've heard them a million times before. Get it right from day one, and that's all you need to do, and that's how you fish it.
Yeah.
Little tip for anybody coming down to Wisbeach, because there's some big cats in, and I lost a big one, which I told you about earlier on. If you look, this were a game changer, which I've done anyway, because I know this can happen. But if you don't realise, if you look, I've got a peg, a bivvy peg, and a bungee strap, and that'll stop all my pod and rod getting dragged into water. And it was that vicious attack from catfish, even though I'd got run around and everything else, it had bolted a lot forward. Do you know what I mean? So it stops you losing your rod and everything. So I hope that's a good tip for anybody coming here or ever going anywhere with big cats in. I even put it on anywhere with big carping, because carp can do the same thing. Right, we're on Saturday morning. I look like Bill and Ben, the flower pot man. I've got 2 hats on. Don't ask me why, just messing about. Take that one off. I don't look as stupid as I normally do. Little update for you. I expected, yesterday I had 14 fish in this peg. So I really smashed it, not big. I walked off and let Jason watch rods, and I went down to Socializing because a lot's come, so I didn't want to be rude. And Jason's swim weren't fishing good. Mine were good. I'd got them all active, they were rolling, they were on my spot, so we were catching. So I let him come on, and he's had biggest artery here on my pegs and my rods, but we're 22. I've had no big 17-ish biggest, you know what I mean? To be honest, even weight, they're just guessing at that. Unless they hit that 20 pound mark, I don't weigh them, but most of them are all 10, already 1 under 10. But round Bankside, a lot of big uns some big uns have come out, do you know what I mean? So I've been unlucky with how many fish I've caught not to myself get onto a big un. So I'm hoping today I do. I'm going to stay on my peg more. I walked round early this morning, fetched my rods in. Didn't want to be rude to anybody. I forget everybody's name. Just quite a few come. I was surprised. Social. I didn't particularly plan it as a social, just going 1 or 2 asks. So I just put it out there on Facebook. Anybody wanting to come, you're always welcome to come. And hats off to them, quite a lot come. And it's a long run, because most of them from up our way, Chesterfield, 2 different ones from Rotherham. Come from all over, in fairness, what's come down. So that were nice. There's quite a few turned up who I've never met before. I've talked to them on Facebook and on YouTube channel when they've commented and that. So nice to see them. So obviously we aren't being rude. In the morning, fetch rods and walk round, ask them how they've gone on, and they're going to send me some pictures and different lots. So they've had 1 or 2's had some big fish. So that's where we're up to. So Saturday, I've had my breakfast, had a bacon sandwich. Now ready for today. I've got my rods out, put them on my spots. Let's see what today brings. It's a lot colder. I've got wind blowing into my face, which is usually a good thing, but there's no fish showing. It's yesterday I got some showing and signs of fish and fizzing and everything. It were perfect. Where you get excited, you know they're on your spots. No signs of that, but I've just put fresh bait out, took bait boat out, put quite a bit on, more than I'd do anywhere else, because it's got so many cats in. You already need 1 cat to go. You could put a bucket of bait in. If a big cat goes over, they'll just mop up. So because there's catfishing, I am baiting quite heavily, in fairness, on my spots, and it worked yesterday. So I've tried that approach this morning. I picked 3 spots up. I've changed 1 spot, 2 spots what same as I had yesterday. 1 I've changed, so I've tried a new spot just to give it a go, and see how they go. I've literally just put them out. This is video just after, so I've had my breakfast, got them in. I'll let you know how day goes. One picture from your pal. 140, you been good.
Lift it up a bit higher. Yeah, there.
There you go. Right, I'm going to put it onto pictures now, Jason. Take me 2 seconds. Whew, said a gearing update. Didn't take long. Just got my sensor out back car. These are times what fishing's all about. So like I said before, I had no fool. I'm not going to get long-winded. Back in, got them out, got them on spots, changed 1 spot, went back to 2 of my old spots, put it out, put bait out, put a bit more bait out, because I told you there's cats in here and you don't know what you're going to across. So bait more than what I would when it's not got cats in. Anyway, the bait I use, which I've shown you before, it's all neutral bait, it's all mixed up, all glugged up. That glug makes a big difference. So I've stuck it all out. It smells amazing. I know it's going to get everything in the area. I know I've got total confidence in it. The bait I'm using, which you've got here, is your pop-ups. Pineapple and Brew Trig. Neutral baits. Absolutely not let me down since I've been fishing with. Brilliant. On every fish I've had off this peg, smashed it. So really doing well. Anyway, back down to what happened. screaming run, great fight, gets it in, big fish, gets him in sling and ready for thing. I'm not bothered all weighing it. I know he'd made 20. Jason come over to have a look. He'd just come back from toilets, so he could come over, and he wanted to weigh it. So I let him weigh it. I know he wrote 20. I don't really bother weighing it. I don't mean that arrogant unless you're around that mark. So it was just over 21. Then while that were in, another screamer. Luckily Jason, when I ran to my rod, got that one in. That one were even bigger. I didn't weigh that because we had a mark, took a double picture, which were great and everything and stuff. And so I got 2 on bounce. One we did weigh were 21 and a half. Other one were even bigger. So happy days, it were brilliant. So carnage, but the best carnage you can have. It were great. 2 fantastic runs, landed them both within space of 5 minutes from each other, which were brilliant. So really enjoyed it. Big thanks to Jason coming across and helping me. Got some great pictures of that and some footage. So I've just put them back out on spots. So it could go carnage again. Jason's here. Say hello, Jason.
You all right?
Carnage that, Jason, weren't it?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Team Brook Fishing, let's have it. Come on, James, well done.
Struggling a bit.
Yeah, they're fighting, they don't stop, do they? There you go, Babette. Well done, James, Morning, John.
Hello.
Just coming round because I'm far end side. I've done all right myself. I know you've had quite a few. I know, haven't you? Have you gone on, John?
Yeah. I've had 6 since yesterday. So my 24 hours is just up.
Got a beep as we speak.
Yeah.
Well, that's next doors actually, a big one.
Yeah, they've bite alarms are going off everywhere. Not so many takes for some, but yeah, no, I've had 6 in the last 24 hours.
What size? What you've had some colours, haven't you?
I've had all in the 20s, other than one that was in 17.
Yeah.
Biggest being 26.
That's amazing. Well done.
Yeah, they've all been lovely, stunning fish. All of them have been mirrors, other than the last one last night, which was a common.
Yeah, brilliant.
So I think I've got nice.
I've only, mine's opposite. I've had a lot of fish since I've been here.
Yeah.
Myself, I've got 20. The Pegaman's he's had 27. So 7 more fish has come off my rods when I've walked around like I'm doing now and left them with people. 2 at nights I haven't fished. I didn't fish last night.
Yeah.
I stopped at 6 o'clock because I was happy. I don't mean that. I was just happy.
Yeah.
You know, you fill your boots.
Yeah, get some sleep.
I thought I'd get some sleep and everything. I've not even put them out this morning. But like I say, I've already had 2 or 20 pound marks. So mine's all been under 20, 14s, 15s, just, and I've had 1 under 10 pound mark. But they've all been all 10. Do you know what I mean? So they've all had the bending rod. So
sure.
I've enjoyed it. And like I say, I'm going round to other couple, lad and lass will fish again. And they've been smashing it, haven't they? So I'll be talking to them a bit. But anyway, well done, pal.
Awesome.
Well done.
Cheers, thank you.
Right, it's just after 7 in the morning. From far end at Bank Arm over, I could hear commotion last night with you and your other half. And you've smashed them, haven't you? Like my missus does with me. She smashed me. So do you want to tell us, not just last night, what you've had from being here, and then tell us what you had last night, because I know you had it last night.
First night, didn't have anything all day. Second night, changed tactics a little, went on to krill after. Far out, ended up with 12.
Wow.
Had to pull them in during night. Every half an hour.
What biggest
spot? 31.
Oh wow.
31 pound mirror.
Oh brilliant.
The biggest, and then all range between 15 and 25.
Yeah. Well,
So
I was saying earlier, I've had 20 fish on my swim.
Yeah.
But out of 20 fish I've had, I've already had 2 or 20 pound mark myself. You know what I mean? When I've left rods like I've now and I walk round, there's been 4 20s come off my spot, but there's been 27 fish come off my swim.
Yeah.
And also only 3 over 20, so it's not produced big ones.
Big ones.
I've had quite a lot under 20, 15, 17. Well, they're nice, aren't they?
I've brought my UK for PB, which is
oh
31,
wicked.
so
I didn't know that. Brilliant.
37.5 in France, but 31 now.
Oh brilliant. I heard you saying to your partner, it's like being on holiday, it's like being, I heard you saying it and I thought, so I knew we were having it off because like
you were cooking
sound carries. And obviously probably because you're a Yorkshire lass, I don't mean that rude, but I could hear you and I'm like, I was laughing and I'm thinking, they're having it off. And then I also, because I didn't know if it was you or your fella having it, but I could tell it with your voice and him saying, oh, well done and that. And I thought, yeah, she's catching them all.
Yeah,
so well done.
Spot.
Yeah, I'm going to interview in a minute how he feels about it. Cheers, well done.
Thanks.
Right, Kieran, I didn't know, because obviously you've come together, I just assumed you were partners. And I think this is even better because my daughter's gay, so this is lovely. So, you've come with your girlfriend, but not
partner.
Yeah.
So I still say right, because I did say girlfriend. But I thought you were together. I just assumed, sorry. But
Yeah.
this day and age, you never know. But I think that's amazing. I've just got to say that's fantastic, having a girlfriend
Yeah.
to go fishing with who's gay.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah,
great. Do you know what I mean?
it.
Because obviously
We get along.
You know what? Brilliant. I've got some gay pals who fish. Do you know what I mean? And it don't bother me that. You know what I mean? And that's how it should be anyway.
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah,
rabbiting on
yeah.
about that.
Yeah, you're all
just
right.
modern day people, aren't we? Anyway, so how's it feel for your girlfriend who you've come with to smash her? Because she's big, hasn't she?
I'll let her
fishing?
have a try this time. I've let her done it this time.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Not the next time.
Yeah. She's I kept hearing her cross. I ain't fished for me. I've had enough, and I'm
I've
done.
let
I'm
her
going
win
up to.
this time. I've got to honour.
But I could hear up commotion and like you talking, and she's saying it was like France smashing it and all, which were great.
Yeah.
So,
We've been to France together.
yeah.
Like,
So I did. Have you gone on? What,
I've had a 31,
which is brilliant.
mirror. I've had a 25, a 20, and a 30 cat.
So you're next to each other. 230s have come out of each
Two
pick, and that's
30s have come out
brilliant.
straight together.
I mean, this time of year, that's
It's-
fantastic.
that's mint.
People
This
don't
time-
realise, because I've had a few say, what don't realise, they're not that big in here. And I said, there's loads of 30s in here.
Yeah, I
So
wouldn't
I'm
say-
glad they've been caught while
She
we're
had
here.
the 30, and probably 20 minutes later, I had a 30 straight
Yeah,
out. So
that's brilliant.
it's-
I've had no monsters. Do you know what I mean? I've already had 20,
Yeah.
and then on my peg there's already been 3/20.
Yeah.
But I've had 20 fish,
Yeah,
and,
well,
and most of them
that's
like that
right.
14, 15 pound mark.
This
Aren't they?
time of weather, this weather, as
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
20
yeah.
fish is good.
But I haven't fished nights and all
This is
because
the first time we've been. And we'll
everybody's saying why
definitely-
you haven't fished nights. I've just been that tired. You know, we
Yeah.
like probably because I'm
It's
getting
always
old.
a
I
fun
don't.
day though, ain't it?
Whatever, and I think it's that darkness kicking in early.
Yeah.
My brain's thinking, I don't know.
Time to go to bed.
Anyway, yeah.
That's it.
I've been trying to get some sleep, but fault is when I try and go to sleep, I don't sleep anyway. So, but I got, and I think it's really dark here. So
Yeah,
when
it is.
when you're out and again, without a bit of help or whatever, it's a bit fucking tricky.
It's going to be hard.
One of the darkest places I've seen, because it was all cloudy, weren't it? So we're
Yeah.
no game through, no start, really dark, weren't it?
It's better to help him because then you're not
Yeah, yeah.
struggling with fishing. You're
Yeah,
not damaging the fish.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
But have you enjoyed it anyway? That's
I've
the main
loved it.
thing.
I'll be definitely coming back.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
lie, so-
Thanks for coming and all that. Anyway, it was brilliant. So, like I say, I've come round this morning before everybody packs up, and one or two gone from. They must have gone yesterday. What talked to
Yeah,
come up
yeah.
thing, but I think everybody's done well. So well
Yeah.
done, pair and young.
Cheers,
That's
pal.
brilliant.
From Willow. Nice. 10 minutes rod in. Look at that lovely old bit of kit.